Tonight, we determine our top 8 in the Apex Cup Season 2. Welcome to the Ascent Tournament Series, Apex Cup Season 2, sponsored by Team Evo Wildcard. I'm Sporty FC, one of the directors at the Ascent Tournament Series, which is running this tournament. Thank you all so much for joining here tonight for our action, as we have 8 teams today. We're going to narrow that down to 4, add that to our 4 auto-qualified teams, and go to the main event. So, before we even take a look at our first matchup, we gotta take a look at our bracket here tonight. It's double elimination for all of our matches, meaning you win and you go through to in your round. You lose twice, you're out. So for all 8 of these teams, only 4 of them are going to see next Sunday. Join our top 4: Lotus V2, Team Evo Velocity, Team Evo Bravado, and Incorrect White. Reminder, losing here also means you might lose your bid. You will almost certainly lose your bid in the upcoming Champions Cup, which is the merger tournament between the Ascent Tournament Series and the Rocket League Splash Series. These teams have a lot to play for here. For us, what we're going to be seeing is we're going to be seeing Lotus, Nirvana, Hunter on. We're going to be dropping to see the loser of that match and play throughout that lower bracket. So we'll have all 3 matches today, putting us on the stream. On the upper portion, Cheesy Chas will have those upper bracket matchups with the Red Jets, Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate, a winner of such in the upper bracket round 2. Below will be Corporal Monkey, who will be actually dropping to see the loser of his series. And also joining us here for 3 hours, a feisty Taquito, seeing Team Evo Fatal Evil Money Clan, and we'll be moving through and then dropping to the lower bracket for his final match of the evening. Again, hopefully all of you are doing well. It's nice to have a lot of you running in for tonight, as again we've got a schedule of 3 matches. This will be match number 1. Again, we're looking just to get things put out as soon as we can for each of our matches. Again, we're just looking to get these players as soon as we can. Again, Hyrexton, just 8 Nirvana. But to say one of the 2 rosters that's completely filled up. They are the 2nd seed out of Group D, a 6-1 record. I think their only loss they've come to the Slitherwifts. Themselves have had a perfect season, the only team in the Apex Cup to do so. So let us say coming into this, one of the teams expected to go through on the other side. Hyrexton had one of the toughest group stages in a group with both Team Evo Bravado and the Whiffer Wet Jets, as well as Exploding Cat Give. They've had a tough time. They're the 3rd seed out of that group, a 5-2 record. Again, when you're in a group with Team Evo Bravado and Whiffer Wet Jets, as well as Exploding Cat Give, there is no such thing as an easy match over there. So, Hyrexton, they have not had, I would consider, an easy run, to say the very least. But again, they've made it this far. They definitely continue to improve. And what a tough bracket is going to be, because again, it's double elimination. So, whoever loses this is not out of the running. Definitely makes things tougher for them. Lotus 8, Nirvana, the only team that actually joined this tournament, courtesy of Lotus 8 Esports, shoutouts to them. And Hyrexton of 135 Esports, who, running in this tournament, I think had 3 separate teams. This is the only one that is playing in the wildcard, and the only one that's actually playing in the playoffs themselves. Meaning that if their tournament run ends today, it also ends the run for 135 in the Apex Cup. Laying the whole weight of the org behind them. An org that isn't doing that badly, though, Team Evo. They've got 2 teams and a 2 teams that have already guaranteed a top 8 spot. Very good chance we could be seeing 4 teams from Team Evo make it to the main event. And now again, we're just going to get into this as by the way, if you haven't already noticed, all these matches are best of 7. Means that because we're in the playoffs and because these matches are best of 7, tactical timeout rules also apply tonight. Meaning that in the course of a team, maybe one to take an extra break, could be seeing these teams use those tactical timeouts in the middle of a series. Is there someone saying go to Corporal Monkey Shines for Wet Jets? Yeah, for Wet Jets. No, he doesn't have Corporal Monkey Shines. That is Cheesy Chas, who has for Wet Jets. Cheesy Chas with Wet Jets. Corporal Monkey Shines has Martian's Minions Affinity Sapphire. That is Cheesy Chas. Again, if you take a look at our bracket, So far, first round again. GGS says River White Jets versus Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate, who from Syndicate made it to top 8 last season. Then below them, Martian's Minions, Affinity Sapphire, and Corporal Monkey Shines a stream. Right above me will be faced together with Team Evo Fatal, Team Evo Money Clan, which will be a fun one. Money Clan actually originally didn't qualify this. They qualified for this due to the team above them, Hunters, for Plias forfeiting their spot. So see how they do here. That is Break's roster. Break, his first time, I think, making it into the postseason in the Apex Cup. Again, hopefully all of you doing well here. Again, all these matches tonight are best of 7. As again, we're just looking to get people active as we can have them be. Again, apologies while we do wait, but once we start these matches, we're gonna have a long day of action. Again, 3 matches, it's a very long stream, so all of you are happy with long nights, because you know, for us, we're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna be seeing 2 elimination matches. Rare that we ever dropped to lower bracket this early, but you know what? With what we have in store, the matches are gonna be great in that lower bracket. I'm really excited to see that round 1 matchup. Reminder, the loser of this will be the team that we follow through. The winner will be on Taquito's stream. If I'm not wrong, I believe, yeah, it will be on Taquito's stream after this, so. Again, we'll have a great night. Again, we'll take a look at our schedule. Again, reminder, only 3 matches, all of them best of 7. So it's a long day of action. Just to everybody who is casting for us today, because it is not easy to stream 3 best of 7s in a row, especially when you don't crown a champion afterwards. We've got some great action here. As again, just looking to get things underway here. We'd be seeing a good amount of sweeps today as well. We'll see. And there are some groups out there that have looked to be a lot tougher than others. Again, I would argue that Xon themselves had a pretty tough group. And we have Whifford, right? Just a team of Bravado with the teams above you. That's a pretty rough group for them here. As again, for Lotus 8, their group maybe a little bit easier to team below them. Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate themselves have had a pretty mediocre season. And the team above them, Slitherwhips V2. Very good chance Lotus 8 Nirvana have a lot to prove in this matchup, in that they deserve this final spot. So again, these matches are going to be closest. Hello, Crypto in chat. Hello, everybody in chat, by the way. So much for showing your support to us. I know, obviously, Crypto's joining because he's a fan of 100x35. He's on 100x3 AM, as we'll get to see the one and only 100x35 team in the postseason. 100x Dawn taking on the only Lotus 8 esports team this season, Lotus 8 Nirvana, in a best of 7. Lotus 8 on the blue, 100x Dawn on the orange, and for Lotus 8 it's Mr. Bomb, Red Bit, and Just Void. Then on Dawn, Zicey, AJW, and Sora. Again, reminder, all matches today are best of 7. Could be a very long night for action. But we're here, and we're ready to expect the unexpected. Tactical timeouts again in use, but this is the postseason in the Apex Cup, sponsored by Team Evo. As Void, Red Bit, trying to get that early start striking going. It's going to be a long day for some of these teams. You know, 2 to 3 hours of action. And especially since knowing that one of these teams will be sent to that lower bracket. Only makes your day longer, because you only get one chance to make it in that main event if you're sent down early. Obviously, if you get a win, you're given 2 chances to make it to that main event, but which way you want to see it, you just want to get wins, you want to have your day end early, get to that top 8. Seeding also has an impact on that. The higher seeded teams get better matchups against teams that have not played yet. Again, this final bracket is sorted out based on rematches, but anyways, it's also sorted on what teams you want to play against. Your easier quote-unquote opponents would be Zicey, demoed by Red Bit. Mr. Bomb, blocked by Sora. AJW looking for net, but Red Bid will be waiting under this one as Icy to the back wall. Once again, it's Bomb who will search up for Just Void. No goals yet here for either of these sides, but the offense already starting to put on its pressure. Sora, down, waiting, playing defensive, and it's Sora who will take his time. 100x Dawn, get on the score sheet early. With a start like that, it's definitely the offense that they've been looking for. And thank you for the follow there, Alisono7. Welcome to Spuddy's stream. You've come in time to see our first of 3 matches today, for the ATS Apex Cup Season 2, sponsored by Team Evo. Lotus 8 Nirvana versus 100x Dawn. It's only game 1 in this best of 7 series. On in the lead as they just, again, have been playing a much more relaxed, a little bit more patient style. They're not trying to rush things as much as Lotus 8 is trying to do so, but are gonna have to go back here and not in a great position. Icy's gonna get this one, but Just Void, just better, and Lotus 8 Nirvana have answered back. What a beautiful pass this is from Red Bid. He has no boost there. Knows he can't put a shot on. It's gonna be easily blocked by Icy. Instead of looking for a shot, trying to rush the play, Lotus 8 Nirvana pulling out a trick of their own, a little pass up there. Just Void with a double tap under the bar. And 100x Dawn look for more offense. Just Void, AJW will keep this one airborne as Sora across the field. AJW can't get to it. They will get a piece of this one. Still, it's Lotus 8 Nirvana who, now with a little bit more confidence in them, are just pushing up further. That's another goal for them. Red Bit will take the lead for Lotus 8. After the last goal they've had, they have a whole lot more confidence in them. As thank you, Adam, you know it. You know too. Thank you for the follow, Adam, you know too. Welcome to Spuddy's stream. And in game 1 of Lotus 8 Nirvana 100x Dawn. This again is a best of 7 series, so you know, make of the season. Not gonna have that same impact. These teams though has never faced each other before as AJW with the redirect. And what a great time for that to happen. Sora just throwing this towards the net and AJW. What a redirect that is to get by Mr. Bomb. Every goal has its impact. Both these teams showing that they may be inseparable right now with how they've been playing. And that is what the Wildcard can bring, is Sora scoring back. And if you know anything about Under 35, this org loves offense. And Dawn is no different. Sora specifically has been a strong striker this season. No surprise to see that more goals have fallen through. As our next Dawn now flipping the lead in their way, AJW will take another one. The goals just keep piling on. 100x Dawn now with a little bit of insurance late in game 1, and throughout these teams, you know, at the end of this game, no matter which way you look at it, you're going to be looking to their defenses to improve. And a lot of goals, a lot of frenetic gameplay. We're still not even close to being done this game in the first place. This is another kickoff goal. AJW again, and this time it's his hat trick. The scoreline now a 3-goal advantage. All the goals, all these chances. My goodness, these teams do not slow down. Icy. Just Void able to beat him there, but Sora will send this one downfield. And maybe it's another one for Dawn. Sora, AJW. And under X35 just holding all the cards right now in game 1. A selfless play from Sora. I mean, AJW has been hot all game 1. No wonder that they're making sure that he gets every single chance he can. What a start this is for all of the 135 fans in this chat, which there's going to be a good amount of them. This is exactly the start you'd want to see for a team like Dawn, who themselves are coming into this match as the team that is expected to do better here. Again, their only loss this season was to the Slitherwifts, who themselves again have had a perfect season, 7-0 record. So rare to see teams do that in the Apex Cup nowadays with how competitive these divisions have gone. Again, they're the only team this season in the Apex Cup to have done that. And next on, again, a 6-1 record, have almost done the exact same themselves as Zycy. Pops away, it will be Just Void who will be sent out by AJW, who again is just in the middle of these plays, looking for any chance he can get the score. He's already gotten 4 goals, and well, I mean, Hendrix Dawn won another one. Sora, that's going to go wide. AJW will be waiting for that clear from Void. Zycy keeps out Redbit, who was one of the last substitutions that Lotus 8 made. In fact, him and Mr. Bomb, both late substitutions in the final week of the trade window, making those changes. In fact, the addition of Mr. Bomb for Lotus 8 was an addition made because they didn't have other options. Coming into this wildcard, so Lotus 8 themselves, I don't think they should be feeling too surprised with how this game has gone. It still feels like they're trying to learn a little bit of that playstyle with Redbit and Mr. Bomb. Next on, just keeping them away, but a Game 1 performance from AJW that has led them to success. Game 1 will go to 100x Dawn. 1 game down, 3 to go to continue their run in the Apex Cup. And for the Lotus 8 Nirvana, I mean, with the number of shots that they're feeling here, 13-4. They are not winning in control, and by the end of that game, it just felt like everything fell apart for them. And for Dawn, you know, even though it's AJW has 4 goals compared to the team's 6, that's a pretty impressive margin of 80% of the goals being from him. The shots were relatively even, and I mean, that tells you a lot about Dawn, that this is a team that has so many different players who can lead. Just because it might be AJW scoring all the goals in Game 1, not mean it will stay that way for the rest of this series. They see themselves again have a coach, Shiger Tark, who is watching right now. Sure, he's gonna have a lot to say about that match. Give his team the best possible position to be in. As 100x Dawn, again, starting off well here in upper round 1. Reminder, loser of this is not out of the running, but definitely don't want to face that kind of position. As 100x Dawn, we're just going to look to keep on going with that offensive control. AJW may want another goal, and he just popped it over Mr. Bomb. AJW cannot stop scoring. May have been a whiff from Just Void, but that 1v1 play over Mr. Bomb, that is pure perfection. And 100x Dawn of 135 Esports, they want that top 8 spot, and my goodness, they will do anything to get there. I mean, coming into this season, most expected them to be the highest performing team from 135 Esports in the Apex Cup. 135 this season, again, I've brought in 3 teams in total into this Apex Cup, but Dawn being one that only had its mark made, as again the other teams being 100x El Calanton, 100x Plias. Both those teams again were on the lower ranked side of the bracket. Were not expected to make it that far. In fact, Plias or the team that forfeited their spot to Team Evo Money Clan for the Apex Cup could not participate tonight. Very good chance that had they been able to make the changes necessary to get all of the players they needed, we could have seen Plias in this final bracket. Instead, though, it's 100x Dawn who will be doing this solo. Redbit gonna send this one back for Lotus 8. Zycy unable to get that touch. It will be Sora demoed out. Redbit leaving it. AJW will be there as in comes Mr. Bomb. Sora. AJW not able to get that one past Just Void as Zycy already up, but he's whiffed on it completely. Shot off the crossbar, bounce off the post. Mr. Bomb will put it in. 100x Dawn falling apart at the seams there. It was a pre-jump challenge from Zycy. Thought he had the read on that play. He went a little early, gave Lotus 8 time to find that pass. And again, with how the series has looked, But if Lotus and Nirvana make those adjustments, as any team that's trying to make that top 8 should be able to. Should be able to respond to the next Dawn aggression as Mr. Bomb looking for yet another play. Sora dunked on Red Bit. Just Void not able to get there. Zycy needed to put that one on. AJW will take control as nobody there to support him. Everybody from Dawn pushed upfield. They're looking for boost or looking for demos, and Zycy wasn't comfortable in that place. Now he'll go again as a beautiful touch in the midfield, but Sora will never get to it. AJW will. 30 boost in the tank. Not enough to keep on the pressure as Dawn with a double commit. Lotus Sate. No shot on the end of that play. It was Red Bit who had a full tank of boost upfield. He just must not have noticed that the ball was going right to him. For Dawn, while this rotation has started to fall apart a little bit, Lotus 8 themselves need to do better at taking advantage of these openings. Dawn's going to present opportunities. They're not a perfect team. I'm surprised that Lotus 8 have not been able to take them themselves. As Bomb, unable to get that one around Sora. Sora again, just thinking he was going to go for that ceiling touch there, and Lotus 8 back the other way. Just Void! Oh, he's got the touch! Oh, off the side wall too! Just Void, who's been on Lotus 8 Nirvana this entire season. What a beautiful double tap! Gets by Zycy, and Lotus 8 Nirvana take the lead. Only in game 2, it's Lotus 8 Nirvana. Up by 1, the offense of Dawn has not nearly been able to travel the way it has before. He's being cut down. There's a lot more panic as well from under X35. That rotation itself is being tested. But infield, another double commit. AJW taking away what would have been a free shot for Zycy. And you just wonder if Dawn's communicating out there. Another strange decision from Hunter X Dawn. And that rotation continuing to baffle themselves here. It was not an issue in game 1. No surprise to see it become that much of a problem here in game 2 as Mr. Bomb dunked by Zycy as Hunter X Dawn. Will they get another chance at that net? AJW. First touch goes out too high. Zycy's missed on it. Net's wide open for Just Void. And once again, Zycy, just a baffling choice. He played as if he was going to fake that one back to Sora, but nobody's behind him, and again, there's just not enough communication there between Zycy and the rest of his team. Zycy, who had played so consistent in game 1, it's a lack of consistency that's hurting him here in game 2. Hunter X Dawn, I don't think they can believe it as yet another double tap for Just Void. Maybe not as impressive as the first time around, but Zycy with whiffing on that, and Hunter X Dawn have been putting their trust in Zycy, but this has been a nightmare for him on making consistent touches. And for Hunter X Dawn, all they gotta do is shake their heads because this game has been one that Zycy has not played his consistent style. Is AJW looking for more? He does get the fake, but the shot won't go to net. Zycy now in midfield. Sora unable to challenge as will be Bomb and Void upfield. Sora, 2 up for Dawn, but 2 back for Lotus 8. Sora's flick goes nowhere, but he does get the demo. Zycy will score this one. Hunter X Dawn with a goal back. Took them a while to find the open chance. It's the usual chaos that you see from this Dawn side. For how this game 2 has gone, again, it's one of those times where it stays close, but one team just takes momentum by the end of this game, and it just piles on. Lotus 8 Nirvana have shown no hesitations to scoring here. Every game has been high scoring, because by the end of it, one team is in firm control. Right now, Lotus 8 Nirvana have an answer for game number 2. And Hunter X Dawn, who Again, proved to us in Game 1 that they can be consistent. Now proving to us in Game 2 that consistency has its bounds, and specifically it's Zicey who is having issues being consistent. Just a couple errors and mistouches and lack of communication. It's Don who, this game, kind of lost that sense of togetherness, lost that rotation. And it's Lotus 8 Nirvana who will pick up the parts. Game 2 will be theirs, and Dawn, they're gonna jump right back into this. They want to prove themselves that this Game 2 is not their usual style. And for what we saw in Game 1 from Dawn, we just didn't see that here in Game 2. A lack of consistency, a lack of communication. Breakdown of Dawn is under full view right now. Once again, it's AJW who's trying to lead this roster. He's the one who got that first goal in this game. He's going to continue to be a leader. Again, he's known to be a goal scorer, that's for sure, for this Dawn team. As we're going into game number 3, and with again this being that best of 7, it could stay close like this for the whole entire series. I would not be surprised if we see a game 7 early in this bracket. As Redbit has the dribble, almost got that double tap. It will be Don who will look to push upfield. AJW blocked by Just Void as Mr. Bomb again. Lotus 8 Nirvana looking to attack that midfield much more directly here. So a little bit more of that last game as well, although this game, if Dawn is able to play consistent, Lotus 8 are going to need to push through mid, and that's exactly what they'll do. And look at the benefits. It's popped up by Just Void, and then in comes Mr. Bomb. Not even 30 seconds in the game 3. Lotus 8 Nirvana looking to take the right step forward. As Redbit again, Zicey pinched off the ceiling. Maybe time for Dawn to find some offenses. Mr. Bomb up the corner. AJW dunks by Bomb. Zicey, oh, he's whiffed on this one here. It will not be countered, unlike what we saw last game, as Sora and AJW will be able to keep this one away. As we saw AJW there looking to put in that break check, trying to find the bumps, but Lotus 8 becoming a little bit more accustomed to this here. Watching as a lot of times that last play back is sitting in the net rather than on the goal line. It does sometimes leave them a little bit more vulnerable to direct shots, but they don't get them out. They can push upfield and they can score. 100x Dawn, another breakdown on rotation. Zicey and AJW in the same position. And it's Redbit. We'll see nothing but an open goal in front. And Mr. Bamu was added on to Lotus 8 Nirvana right before the end of the roster change window. Again, coming into this team specifically to play in the wild card. This is a performance that Lotus 8 Nirvana had been looking forward to. Sora kept out by Mr. Bomb, Zicey. Back in by Just Void, AJW. Redbit, Sora. Back in is Just Void, 100x Dawn. Gonna stay up with the ball here as Sora once again just keeping ball control, but Just Void will take it away. And Lotus 8 Nirvana, Just Void, here's his chance. AJW dunked in air, but Zicey will be waiting, and 100x Dawn still playing a lot more defense than what they're comfortable to. Again, RX-35 just as an org known for its offensive aggression, but Dawn can't find any of it as the passes ring out. Another open space. Redbit will score his second. And Lotus 8 Nirvana just waiting for those openings. Every pass, every connection finding its mark. Once again, these games just don't feel like they're going to be close. As Nirvana in the midfield, AJW. This ball pings around. Sora will get the answer. We've been waiting on this one for a little while here for NX Dawn after how threatening this game has been to them. Every goal matters. Right now for Lotus Nirvana. Still holding momentum, but Dawn looking to attack back. Zaisi with the delayed 50. And man, these games, they can't seem to find a shortage of scoring chances. As Zaisi again, he's done this a couple times here. AJW's done this a couple times too for Dawn, where they fake that high challenge. We know they can do it. We saw in game 2. We saw, AJW go for that high play. So we know they can do it. They fake it, they go to the ground, the low 50. Lotus and Nirvana on these 1-for-1 plays have been the weaker team. Just don't seem to have a way to beat the Dawn mechanics as AJW will block there. No boost left, but he'll be first to this one. Up is Sora, but he won't get his touch. Zaisi will come in. His shots saved by Mr. Bomb. And Lotus 8 Nirvana looking upfield as Red Bit. Just Void. Zaisi keeps this one away. Mr. Bomb. AJW, redirect by Mr. Bomb as this one will bounce midfield for Sora! And he'll split the defense! What a powerful strike! 105 kilometers per hour all on that one. And it's Sora who smashes that in the back of the nets. And next on from 3 goals down have now tied this game up. If you thought maybe, just maybe there's more here for Dawn, well, they're looking to give it right to you here. The offense keeps going for Dawn. Confidence at an all-time high. As Sora to the corner, double tap nearly. Was looking for net on that one, and he honestly got a lot closer than I think Lotus and Nirvana would have been comfortable with. Red Bit will be there just in time. Now gets around Zaisi, AJW. Looking to slow that play down. Everybody from Lotus 8 has pushed up. Open backfield for Sora. Just Void will be back with 0 boost, but he's looking to get a touch on this one. Lotus 8 Nirvana. Trying to hold this one as Red Bit's whiffed. Mr. Bomb can't get there. And it's Dawn with the lead. And after so much fighting, so much toiling, see Dawn in the lead now. I did not think this would be what we'd have here at the end of this game. I thought we were going to have another game where Lotus 8 was going to be able to just rack up points late. I guess we can't count them out just yet, though. It is still 40 seconds to go, and Lotus 8 do hold offense. Bomb 50. This one will not be able to sneak it by Sora, but Just Void will be able to do so. Back wall, second touch, blocked by Sora as he'll play patient. Now Zaisi just going to clear this one away, wasting out time as Lotus 8 need to keep this one close. Just Void went for boost! Huge mistake from Just Void! And he knew as soon as he went for it, that was the wrong decision. Careless from Lotus 8 Nirvana on defense. But for Haunted X Dawn, that might be the goal they need to take the lead in the series. Sora looking for just one more to really secure Game 3. Just Void will be there to keep out AJW, but time running out here as Just Void is trying to find any way to get a shot on target. Just can't do it, though. He's ran out of boost and ran out of opportunities. Game 3 will be for 100X Dawn. They take the lead in the series once again. We have had no shortage of exciting gameplay so far. A 3-goal comeback for this game specifically. Again, for Lotus 8 Nirvana, going to take some time here to, talk about things in between games. I mean, for Dawn, they've got a lot of momentum with them. It also wouldn't be a bad time for Lotus 8. Call for the tactical timeout, but no call made it, and I don't think we're going to be seeing one from them. In fact, they've already it up. They're actually wanting to get right back into this one. No time wasted here from either of these teams as we'll get it's back into this one. Game number 4 and a chance for triple match point for 100X Dawn. What a huge opportunity this will be for them. As they're going to start with a fake kickoff here. Sora already going for this one. Mr. Bomb will be back, but well executed for 100x Dawn. They had a plan and focus. This is definitely a kickoff that they've been practicing on. Shows you that kind of team chemistry that this team has. Also shows that they are feeling a lot more confident now, feeling a lot more carefree. To the point where they don't mind going for those kind of kickoff plays. But no Lotus 8, maybe their chance to strike back and take a bit of that smile off of 100x Dawn's faces. Won't see it there. But AJW maybe sees a chance in front. Redbit will be waiting for this one, and Dawn just testing the back wall, waiting for the mistake to come, but Lotus 8 Nirvana playing consistent. Now it's their chance to test the defense of 100x Dawn, but that touch from Void needs to be better. Sora's going to have an easy play on this one, and even with no boost, he's just going to slow down Lotus 8 Nirvana. 100x Dawn still not able to get this one out as AJW dunked. Sora, not enough on this one. Took the chance to push up, failed. It was AJW who he thought had a clear touch on this one, and admittedly, to Sora's credit, AJW needs to do better on that. The dunk there is exactly not what he should be looking for. And that is going to hurt him immensely. Lotus 8 with the early lead in this game, but as we saw from last game, even if they have a 3-goal lead, it doesn't make a difference, I guess, for 100x Dawn, as they actually get a 2-goal lead. Redbit's going to put some power behind that one, and I think he pinched it with one of the 100x Dawn players. Oh, he didn't. That's just pure power. My goodness. What a great shot that is. And it is Lotus 8. We'll have to make sure they hold this lead well. AJW. Just Void. Oop. Now to the back wall. Second! Oh, what a play from Zycy! As they did that first touch, just so perfect, gets past both defenders with one play. And Mr. Bomb, nothing he can do. It was just to stand and watch. In game 4, Zycy bringing out all the tricks so far. As Just Void cleared back by AJW. 100x Dawn have done it before, and they almost certainly can do it again. No issues for AJW, just fires this one high. When you've got spacing like that, when you've got opportunities like that, why not score on them too? A big scoring opportunity. And 100x Dawn will take it. AJW takes another. And with every single chance seemingly finding its target, 100x Dawn once again looking to just take over. Reminder, they win this game, and that's triple match point. The opportunities are naturally not going to dissipate for Dawn, but all they gotta make sure to do is just make sure that Lotus 8 don't get chances against them here. Even just holding that midfield for Dawn is really all they need to do to take this game. Do you know, Dawn, they want more goals, and if they keep asking questions, they're going to find more goals. That's how well they've been playing tonight. Well, taking those chances, AJW. Blocked by Mr. Bomb is Zycy. Unable to get through that challenge here as Sora beat by Just Void. This one will bounce a little awkwardly here, and he's got a chance for goal. AJW not able to get to it. That shot in front, pinched away as in comes Just Void again. Mr. Bomb to help him out. Oh, and a miss! Zycy's whiffed on it! Oh, that's a huge error! Zycy had an easily enough boost at 60 in the tank. And today has just not been his day for consistency. Zycy, with a gift of a chance given up to Lotus 8 Nirvana. That one is one you don't want to see. 100x Dawn are going to have to answer back. AJW. And again, it started there with that pop in front. And Zycy again with a bad decision. Picked up no boost pads in defense. Had easily enough time to get there. But what really makes this bad is that without that boost, he can't challenge Redbit. But once again, Zycy just feels like he's holding himself back. For all the good that Dawn has done, Zycy just feels like he's that missing piece. If he can find his consistency, that's all they need as Sora. Oh, he's missed on it! That should have been in for Don, and wow, things are completely falling apart for the Sunrock 35 side. Quickly in Game 4. Still 2 minutes left, but my goodness, things have turned quickly as Redbit able to get the chance there, AJW. Gonna get that bump on Mr. Bomb. Zicey not able to get that first challenge, but does force both players from Lotus 8 up. Just Void, not able to get the double, but Mr. Bomb will get the score. Lotus 8 doing so well, just taking this one player at a time. While it may look a little bit chaotic, as long as you can win those 1v1 plays, which is what Lotus 8 has kind of struggled on this series, we're in a great position to taking these games over 100x35 as ball will bounce off to that sidewall. Red bit off the ceiling. Sora carrying this one to safety as Just Void with a high flick. Zicey able to keep this one airborne. Back wall. No second touch, but AJW saved by Just Void. Still in front. The bump spin made, but no shot came. Lotus say Nirvana, hold on. A huge save from Red Bit. That ball was laying on the goal line, but it didn't go in. That's all that counts. And Lotus 8 Nirvana holding firm, but Zicey again saved by Mr. Bomb. Low boost here as AJW. Zicey gets control, not able to get past that first defender. Now Mr. Bomb. And at this point, next on just trying to keep their composure. Zicey knowing again it's another game where he's made a couple mistakes, and you know Zicey's not going to be feeling very happy about this series. It has been a rough one for his consistency and his performances. Fortunately for Don, it's not a Zicey issue. This is one that a team itself has to pull together. Thank you for the follow, SickURL. Lotus 8 Nirvana looking to tie the series up once again, really make this even. As Sora unable to score there as Zicey off to the back wall. Gonna get that second touch, just looking infield. AJW can't score, and nobody there to help him out. Lotus 8 wasting out all the time in the world. Game 4 is theirs, and the series is tied again at 2. One more for Mr. Bomb. Just to put a cherry on top of what has been a incredible Game 4 performance. And it is gonna be a de facto best of 3 at this point. Match point determined only in game number 5. You know, how things have been going for these teams. Honestly, game 7 cannot be counted out of the possibilities. No tactical timeouts used just yet for these teams either. They're really saving on them. And I have a feeling whoever wins this game, the other team's going to be using that tactical timeout. You might as well use it. Any other teams on match point like this. For now, pressure on these teams to perform well, as this series, even at 2 games each, next on are Lotus 8 Nirvana, the only teams of their respective orgs still left in this tournament. This is again determined. Match point only an upper round 1. Reminder, no one's qualifying off of this match. That's next round that has to do it as, oh, what a great challenge that is. Red Bit's gonna take this one away. What I love so nice about this though is that Mr. Bomb creates this. He forces AJW to jump for this, and you know, force a player to commit like that. You open up so much room for your teammates to challenge. Really, all credit to the in that play has to go to Mr. Bomb. He has had an exceptional performance. And I believe this is also his debut on Lotus 8 Nirvana, so what a start it is as well to be thrusted into, you know, the playoff system. But you know this team has done so well this season, you gotta be able to perform admirably well. He's 100% done that, he's excelled. Next on, need to find some sort of answer as Sora. Up to the back wall is Sora. In front, that shot just wide. Dawn still searching. Zicey to the back wall. Just Void is there, and great job on that second touch. Flip resets this one past AJW, and Lotus 8 Nirvana again looking to take more control. Trying to make those smart decisions. The offensive 100X Dawn is hard to contain, but you can just go for these dribbles. Go for these slow outplays. 100X Dawn don't really know what to do against that. Definitely a counter to their playstyles, AJW. This one kept out. As now, back in field again is Sora, Mr. Bomb. 100X Dawn just trying to find any sort of outplay here as under match point on the line here. Lotus 8 have not been able to take a lead in the series just yet, but the 1-goal advantage and more offense should have come. Maybe this is their chance. Sora, demoed out by Redbit. Icy now, able to get through that corner as Lotus 8 Nirvana will keep the ball close. That one won't have anything on it as AJW playing patiently, but maybe a little too patiently there. Once again, Mr. Bomb. I think the first one up has been making sure that 100X Dawn's life has been made difficult as he'll continue to just chase down the play. Mr. Bomb never gives up either, it feels like, on offense. He is persistent, and 100X Dawn, who want to be able to create the best plays possible, he's denying them those opportunities as Sora, who accidentally bumped out his own teammate there, double commit for Dawn as Sora and AJW both going for it. Icy now, his chance, but a bit too slow. Lotus 8 once again will keep that ball away. Low scoring still in game number 5. AJW to the back wall. Dawn have not found the net just yet as Redbit, low boost, able to get that one with Sora, and Mr. Bomb will keep this one upfield. Lotus 8 Nirvana still looking for net, but no boost for Redbit. Gotta be careful, chase it to his net, and it will be an answer from AJW. 100X Dawn. Sora going all in on the bump. I don't know if he knew that the boost total there for Redbit was none, but that definitely helps him out on that play. 100X Dawn. 2 minutes to go, and this series, this game, has a lot more left in it. AJW off the ceiling. No second touch given up as Just will be there. Now in comes Sora. His shot, or at least I think that was meant to be a shot, goes well over the crossbar. Dawn with an open space to look at. Dicey though. Just Void again, who looking to provide that sense of knowledge into this game. He's again been here all season long for Lotus 8 Nirvana. Knows just how tough this struggle is for them. And Dawn, they're not gonna let them break free though. AJW again. That clear from Just Void not going to be good enough. And AJW again just has shown that he has so much power behind these shots of his. No matter which way you look at it, he just doesn't seem to let go of these shooting chances. His Redbit. Kept out by Icy as Mr. Bomb. AJW off the corner. Redbit gets a piece of this one. Dawn still have a chance to shoot. And if they score again, that is insurance and may as well decide this game. Dawn have always been that team to take that first step in this series. Can Lotus 8 be the ones to retaliate? As Just Void not able to see a Icy miss there as AJW once again from the bump, and once again it works. That's off the post though, and Lotus 8 will be thanking their lucky stars. That's not a 3-1 lead for 100x35 as Just Void 50 with Icy as he didn't get enough contact on it as he wanted to. As it's going to be Void again. Sora. Just going to stay on the end of this is Sora. AJW beat by Just Void. Sora able to get on the end of this play as a demo in front. This is open space, and that's an open dunk. Sora will be racing back to keep this one off the line. Dawn once again just holding the 1-goal lead. It's been a low-scoring affair so far. Redbit though wants that answer, and maybe he'll get one more chance upfield. Bomb. AJW will win the race, but Just Void gets to him, catches him off guard. Time running out, however. This ball will stay up, but it's up to Lotus 8 to keep it that way. And they won't be able to do so. 100x Dawn, 1 game away from winning the series. Game 6, guaranteed at this point. It was guaranteed when the series was all tied up after Game 4. It is now where Underdex Dawn can take the series. Lotus ain't Nirvana, not deciding to use that tactical timeout. Teams don't have to use them in this series, but quite a surprise to not see them utilize it. I think this entire minute here just to talk things out. They don't want to take that extra minute either. Just 1 minute, I guess, is all that Lotus 8 need. They're gonna go into game number 6. X35. This is their chance. The only team left on this org. Will they be able to make it that far? Red Bit, Zicey, Underdex Dawn must be feeling the pressure at this point. They're the first series of the day, but they know how tough that first win is going to be. They know how tough every win's going to be. So keeping that second life for as long as you can is of the utmost interest for this team. This game can be theirs. That last game, though, relatively low scoring compared to this series. Only 3 goals. Every game averaging, it feels like 5 or more goals. Maybe another low-scoring affair. Just have to see which offense is able to do a little bit more with the time that they have as AJW. Sora will just bounce this one, and an awkward shot. It's an awkward play for Lotus 8 Nirvana. And that one has been given up as the answer to what we needed to see from Dawn. That is it. At a goal at a great time as well. A 1-0 lead here on Neo Tokyo. Again, our first of 3 series today. It's going to be a long day of action. We'll be catching the loser of this series after this one, so they'll be taking on the loser of Team Evo Money Clan versus Team Evo Fatal. And actually, that series right now, heading into Game 6 with the Evo Money Clan with a 3-2 series lead. Money Clan not even supposed to be in this. Because that spot was meant to be for Pro Plias, but again, getting the spot because Pro Plias could not play tonight. On the other side, I can update you, Whiffer Wet Jets have just beaten MWM Storm Syndicate 4-1. That means they're going to be playing against the winner of Martian's Minions Affinity Sapphire, where the series that's on Monkey Shine's stream with Martian's Minion in Game 6, leading 3-2. Again, all but one of our matches going to Game 6. We are very much expected to see a Game 7 somewhere around tonight. Here in round 1, maybe a good start as Red Bit. Maybe he wants that Game 7 here. Lotus 8 Nirvana. And again, it's Mr. Bomb who makes this play. Goes straight after AJW. Doesn't mind going in the net for that demo. He gets it. And Lotus 8 Nirvana will even the score lines. A long first round of the night is AJW. Sora! Oh, what a give and go! Oh my goodness! No one saw that coming from Lotus 8. AJW looked like he was going to go for a dribble. Solo effort there, get the flick on it, but Sora just went right in, and Mr. Bomb did not see it coming. Underdex Dawn back in the lead already. A quick answer. As Mr. Bomb off the corner, Zicey. AJW, Red Bit. Almost off the corner there, Sora will keep this one away as Just Void in the midfield there. Whiffed on by Zicey, AJW. Demoed out, it's Just Void! And it's tied again! Lotus 8 never give up! Another demo opens up another goal. This time it's Just Void, and it's only the goal to see. Every play matters. As this series goes on, these plays matter more than the whole entire series before it. Zicey, AJW, off the kickoff. Another passing play. Zicey finds his strong shooter. And there's no shortage of goal scoring happening here on Neo Tokyo. Halfway through Game 6, and it's Dawn who won everything to do with that net. Red Bits gonna go the other way. Mr. Bomb, one-on-one, gets the demo! And it's back and forth! Mr. Bomb! He's been lethal all night! And the offense continues! Red Bit looking for the lead. Mr. Bomb again! That's off the bar. AJW. Challenged by Just Void. Icy jumping in as well. Next Dawn. Starting to lose that composure that cost them in Game 2 earlier in this series. It's so tough to keep it though at a place like this when you know the pressure's on you to take the series, to not go to Champions Field. So many players don't like Champions Field because they know where they are, they know what it means. As Just Void, AJW able to keep this one away. Sora, again it's Void off that back wall. Awkward bounce in front, but next on just trying to keep things calm as Red Bit. Old tank a boost to work with is Mr. Bomb to help him out, but that commit there for Lotus 8. Not going to help them here. Shot the other way. 2 commit for Lotus 8. Mr. Bomb on no boost. Icy's infield pass finds no one. I'll have to go back the other way as on the next Dawn. In touch for for Sora. AJW looking to throw his support, but have to leave it for Icy, who has the better position on this one. 1 minute remains, and that next goal could very likely be the one to take this matchup here on Neo Tokyo. Mr. Bomb, Sora, Just Void. This one will be going to the back corner. Icy. This is AJW. Mr. Bomb able to get there. As Sora, flip reset. That's going to see nothing. There is Icy. We have to play a little bit cautious there. That's not an easy play to go for. Next on. Gonna keep this one away. They've been playing so much defense here. Game 7 feels like it's looming, but Just Void will be able to keep that chance away for Dawn. Now Icy. Maybe this can end the series. Sora not able to put that on the net. Red Bit now. 0 seconds on the clock. Just Void to help, but this will hit the ground, and we've got overtime. What a long series it has been. It's only our first of 3 tonight. Our next Dawn could see it end. All they need is 1 goal, and their upper bracket run can continue. Icy. Just Void again, who's been a lethal player all night on that back wall. Now it's Red Bit. Here comes Sora. Defense is all a miss. Icy not able to score, but in comes one more. And AJW will send the series out on the next Dawn. Close the curtains. And the matchup is theirs. It ends in Game 6. And that means Lotus 8 Nirvana, their run tonight, it's not over, but it has to now go to the lower bracket. Dawn. What a matchup they're going to have in the upper bracket, playing getting the winner of Team Evo Money Clan and Team Evo Fatal. A 6-game series. Man, what a long start to our night. On the next Dawn. That's the kind of consistency that they've been looking for. And again, with Warjets also claiming that 4-win over Midwest Mafia. Only other question I have is, how is that Team Evo match going? Again, I've got the matches pulled up here in front of me. They're in Game 6 overtime as well, so we're going to have a long time. But before we get to our next series, again, thanks to all the people who've been streaming for us. It's going to be a long day for action, but again, this is what our bracket looks like so far. We're going to go to lower, so we're going to be seeing Lotus 8 Nirvana again on this stream. As again, it's Been quite a night as actually guaranteed. We have been guaranteed 2 Game 7s. Evo Fatal, Evo Money Clan's going to Game 7. So is Martian's Minions and Affinity Sapphire. What a night it has been to start off all of our nights. We are going to be watching on that result. I'll be watching carefully for what we have coming up. But now again, we're going to be going to a quick break here. When we come back, our lower bracket match will be confirmed. It'll be Lotus and Nirvana versus Team Evo Money Clan or Team Evo Fatal. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you for the follow, No Como. Welcome to Sweaty Stream. Again, we'll be starting in the lower round 1 very, very soon. As soon as Fatal Evil Money Clan is over. They're right now in Game 7 overtime, so it might be a little while. I'll up you guys very, very soon. Hello. Testing. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. I've made a bit of a time crunch here because, of course, the other two matches went to Game 7, and we got our answer. Welcome back to the Ascent Tournament Series, Apex Cup S2 Wildcard. This is round 2. We're gonna go to lower bracket round 1 here. So we got Team Evo Fatal, Lotus and Nirvana. The other lower bracket match said by Corporal Monkey Shines, MWM Storm Syndicate, Affinity Sapphire, and yeah, what a huge what it is for Team Evo Money Clan. They were not expected to do this well. What a performance they've had so far here, as well as we're going to make sure we get the info for our teams in this match. Again, our match is Team Evo Fatal, Lotus 8 Nirvana. Another best of 7. All matches are best of 7. Is upper bracket. Wait for Wet Jets taking on Martian's minions, and that will be on Cheesy Chance's stream. You'll be catching that. He's probably already started his match. And now I know he likes to get matches started quickly. Taquito's got Team Evo Money Clan versus 100x Dawn. What a good match we have here. Lower bracket round number 1. Just some incredible action so far tonight. If you take a look at our schedule, see what we have already seen. We've only had, again, that one match already. Again, Lotus 8 Nirvana having lost to 100x Dawn, obviously, to get to this point. As now they'll be taking on Team Evo Fatal. This is to stay alive in the tournament. A lot of pressure on these teams to perform well because, as we know from these rosters, you lose here, your run in the tournament is over. Both these teams looking to get back into this one as Team Evo Fatal. Again, we already talked about Lotus 8 Nirvana, their 6-1 record. Team Evo Fatal, their record 5-2. They were in Group C, which actually had all 3 of its top teams with the 5-2 record. It came down to game differential, so then there was only a 4-game difference between them and the Incorrect White, who did take that #1 overall spot. A lot of people have talked about Group C being the weak group in the Apex Cup this season. We'll see how truthful that sentiment is. It's so many times we've seen every single week everybody label a group as the weak group. We'll see again how true that is. You never really know if a group is weak. You compare them to other groups in the playoff bracket. There you go, prediction poll 5 once again. And we do have Lotus 8 Nirvana joining us here with, again, Just Void, Mr. Bomb, and Red Bit. Should have our other team here in Team Evo Fatal joining us in just a moment here. Lepid leading that team himself. Of our casters here in this one. Again, we have a couple casters playing in this tournament. Now I think about Risky is also playing in this tournament. Break is also in this tournament. Break's on Team Evo Money Clan. Risky is also on Evo Money Clan. Again, Lepid, part of Evo Fatal. He's got Pallets, Strontek, MQuist, and Crazy Jeffy roster as well. Again, Lepid also one of the people that I was able to work with during the 2v2 Orgoner showcase that we had on that ATS helped sponsor and run very recently. Shoutouts to Lepid, a great person overall. Again, this tournament be pretty important too. I mean, again, we'll take a look at that lineup. Once again, we'll see which of his players. Yeah, both these rosters have 5 players on them, so I don't remember exactly who Evo Fatal has played tonight, but I think it is Lepid, Pallets, Krontek. That makes the most sense. That is their starting roster. In fact, it is going to be Lepid, Pallets, and Krontek. So I did call what roster they were going to do here tonight as our best of 7s continue here. Lower bracket round 1. This is elimination. Loser of this will see their dreams of a top 8 performance fade away. The winner will be able to stay alive for one more series, see if they can potentially qualify for the main event. Team Evo Fatal takes on Lotus 8 Nirvana. We saw Nirvana obviously losing Game 6 earlier tonight. They're obviously looking to make sure they keep their season alive as Team Evo Fatal. We've seen a lot of this team. This is the team that we probably saw the most during the regular season on this stream. Able to, again, do a lot of stuff with Lepid as well. Just a great personality. Been in this league for such a long time. I don't think he's ever... I don't want to call anything, but I don't remember if he's ever missed top 8. I don't think he ever has. Last season, he was on Team Evo Academy, which had a top 4 finish. The Apex Cup this season, obviously, though, proving to be a whole lot tougher for him. Team Evo Fatal could still make that top 4 finish. It's Not out of the question at this point. Just gonna be able to get wins though when the time calls for it here. As right now though, this game staying quite defensive as a bit bumped out there. Just Void stops by pallets as Team Evo Fatal looking to keep the offense here. Mr. Bomb looking for Red Bit, and Evo Fatal definitely have a tendency to play quite defensively, especially when they're under a lot of pressure. And Lotus and Nirvana are a high pressure team. It's definitely going to be somewhat of a consistent thing for them as this series progresses. Although Evo Fatal so good at getting saves in so many important places, even though they took that loss in Game 7 to Evo Money Clan. At this point in the bracket, there's really a whole bunch of teams that can make it through, and by a whole bunch I mean like literally every single one of them. All 8 teams still playing in this tournament. Any of them can make it to that top 8. Any of them can progress through, but obviously after this round we're only going to have 4 teams still competing. As Red Bit inched out towards the corner here as Alex looking to keep the offense. Bomb. Alex controls it again as no chances on target here for Team Evo Fatal. Pallets. Mr. Bomb able to get that block as Leopard off that corner there. Red Bit just getting there in time as Lotus 8 Nirvana be feeling a little bit of that pressure now as Team Evo Fatal just going one after the other. It's a very classic offensive style. It's very old school. Just send in one player, then another player, then another player, and it just nothing. There's no crazy nuance to the Evo Fatal offense. Just they know what they're doing and they just do it consistently. And again, they always, all of them have that mechanical ability to be able to just do just about anything out there. So I'm not surprised to see them rely on it here, especially with the pressure on them to stay alive in this tournament. But that's an open chance. Just Void unable to score, but he does beat Palace the second touch, and that'll be the first goal of the series. Lotus 8 Nirvana will take this one. A little awkward there for Team Evo Fatal, just a little bit slow. Was Pallets coming off that back wall. It's Lotus 8 who have that 1-goal lead. Leopard. Just Void unable to bait that challenge, and here comes Evo Fatal, saved by Mr. Bomb. Often for them, that position, Pallets able to tuck it under defenders. That shot just a tad too high. All the players from Lotus 8 jumping up trying to meet him there. That shot! Oh, what a save! Just Void again! Getting in the way. Lotus 8 holding on for dear life right now in Game 1. But they'll hold on for just a little bit longer as Just Void able to get through Pallets. Leopard. Flip reset. Will use it. Off the back wall. Pallets again. Saved by Just Void. Contact. Missed this one wide. Red Bit will go for the clear as Contact off that back wall. Only as far as Mr. Bomb can take this one, and Lotus 8 Nirvana keeping that 1-goal lead intact. Pallets. Red Bit has the net in front. Faked on that first shot, but I don't think that was intentional from him. Lotus 8 just keeping possession at this point, keeping offensive control. More time, Evo Fatal are spending back here. Less time we'll have being able to get that equalizer. As Lotus 8 just continue to take it away, but this one in the midfield. Red Bit. Oh, what a great move to get around Contact, and Just Void will look to half flip into the offense. He'll get that challenge past Pallets. As this one, bending into the final 30 seconds, only 1 goal scored so far. As Red Bit just off the post, Pallets will this one away as Just Void. Oh, that's an incredible pinch. Pallets still on this one. Just Void again. Mr. Bomb unable to get through Leopard. Team Evo Fatal just trying to keep the offense ongoing. 10 seconds remain. Contact. Void, 58 with Leopard, but time running out, and Mr. Bomb will take one more. 1 second remains, but no chance to come back here for Evo Fatal. Lotus 8 Nirvana will be the ones to start the series off in their favor. 2-0 the scoreline. Lotus 8 Nirvana will take game 1. Now going into game 2, just looking to up the offense a little bit. They had a good number of shots too, 9 shots in total, but you know, that Team Evil Fatal defense is so scary to take on because they're so good at getting those saves. Lotus and Nirvana proving that they have it too. The offense though has been better, and that's really the only difference maker has been that offensive look. It will only mean that going into game 2, the offense have to continue. A 2-0 scoreline after game 1. Now we go with a full out of steam into game number 2. As it's just Void's turn. Gonna say Nirvana. Gonna look to keep Team Evil Fatal away from that net as much as possible. They know that they can hold the midfield against this team. Again, it's an Evil Fatal team that for the season, with the major issues again has been that ability to be able to just get onto offense more willingly. They just sit back so far. Last season for Evo Academy, they played that way and it worked so well, but they had such a killer counterattack. This season's been a little bit tougher for them. Teams have gotten better. So much tougher to stay consistent and to be consistently at that top level. As Lotus 8, Just Void trying to get the flip reset on that. He not be able to get under pallets. Picking up pallets, he'll look for offense here, but Lotus 8 again just taking this ball away as Just Void tried to intercept Leopard on that touch. Be able to shoot this one on target as well, but Lotus 8 will keep the ball instead, and that's really all that they care about. Mr. Bomb finds Red Bit. That one will be cleared away as Just Void off the back wall. Nobody able to keep on up with this one. As a miss there, Red Bit's gonna have an open net. Oh, a huge mistake for Evo Fatal. That's a bad time for it as well. Mr. Bomb got the pinch to ceiling. Pallets needs to read that one. The last one back, he knows how important his position is. That's a mistake that's going to be countered. Lotus 8 Nirvana with another early 1-0 lead. They were able to take the early 1 goal last game. Only needs to add one more to it to secure it against Evo Fatal. Evo Fatal, their match went against Team Evo Money Clan. The 2 Team Evo teams in this final bracket as Mr. Bomb. That one going to be cleared back as Red Bit. Inched off the ground here. He'll get around that challenge, but Team Evo Fatal still unable to get to this one. Mr. Bomb off to the corner. Maybe a great chance to shoot. No one in net. And Lotus 8 Nirvana with a second goal. The scoring just continuing for them. As long as they keep this kind of offense, you would expect Lotus 8 Nirvana to be in a pretty carefree position. All about being able to do this consistently, and Evo Fatal, they've got to find that answer. Pallets nearly caught Mr. Bomb. He had no boost as well. It was a very well-placed shot, just a little low. And now Mr. Bomb will look to answer. That's a little high. Again, Team Evo Fatal can answer, and if Lotus 8 Nirvana don't play consistent, aren't able to play at 100% all the time, I mean, this Evo Fatal team's good enough to beat you. As they're going to get a goal there with Leopard. Half the game still to play, but every goal matters at this point. Is another great chance. This time it's Evo Fatal's first goal of the night, on this stream, I should say. Lotus 8 again, they obviously know that kind of position they're in, the kind of trouble that they're going to have in a match like this. The team's as good as this. Mr. Bomb. Just Void. Ground pinch there as Red Bit looking to keep the offense there. It will go to the back wall. Evo Fatal again just holding on tight to this one as Just Void off that sidewall. Second touch. Surely he's got this one. He's hit one earlier today. And why not have a second? Just Void. And again, he is quick to those. He reads those sidewall bounces so cleanly. I mean, that shot could not have been placed any better in the center of that net. Lotus 8 Nirvana with a 2-goal lead at this point. And courtesy of Just Boy being able to make that extension. Alex. This one off the back wall for only Just Boy to be able to collect. Leopard. Oh, that's going to be a bad touch. Pallets needed to do a little bit more on that shot. But it's good play from Team Evil Fatal to keep the offense, although look at this from Mr. Bomb, just slowing it down, forcing Team Evil Fatal to play up to him. And all that time wasting. It doesn't really matter to waste time at this point. It's still a good amount of time left for Team Evil Fatal, but Lotus 8 Nirvana, it just slows down Evo Fatal. It makes them have to push up. They want to play in the midfield. They want to get these slow play opportunities. Lotus 8 Nirvana, if they slow down and take these 50s instead, Team Evil Fatal don't have anything else to look at as Just Void looking for net. Leopard will a clean 2-touch on that. And with how this game has gone, Lotus 8 Nirvana looking to take another one here. Evil Fatal just unable to get those goals. Is Mr. Bomb. Tech being bumped out of the way here. Bomb will go again. Pallets whiffed on it. As Tech, 30 seconds remain. Lotus 8 Nirvana. Oh, some chain dashing there from Red Bit, but again, at this point, Lotus 8 again, it's all about holding that midfield, holding Team Evil Fatal as far back as you can. Red Bit. This could be his opportunity as he'll take the dribble. Just Void. Able to keep out Pallets, but fortunately for Team Evo Fatal, once again, there's not going to be enough time for them to come back here at 0 seconds. And it is another win for Lotus 8 Nirvana. 2 games down, 2 away from eliminating Team Evo Fatal's chances of making it to the main event, the top 8. And for Evo Fatal, again, having had such a close match against Team Evo Money Clan, this is going to be where all the pressure is going to fall on them as we are going to move into game number 3 as timeout called by Team Evo Fatal. That means they're going to have an extra minute here. Our first tactical timeout usage of the night. Tactical timeout again called, so they'll get an extra minute after this time off. So 2 minutes in total for Team Evo Fatal to talk things out. Again, a very important timeout to be using because, I mean, for them, with how bad their night has gone, I am not surprised to see them look to these tactical timeouts. We didn't see one in our last series, but again, no surprise to Team Evo Fatal. When you're down 2 games like this, in a series that feel like it's just out of reach for you, but it's not a bad time to just call a break, to just talk things out, to reset that mentality, that momentum. This is a great time to call for that, as again, these guys will get an extra minute to talk things out. Reminder, the loser of this series is out of the Apex Cup. That run could be nearing its end. In fact, it will be nearing its end. One of these teams. We'll have to find out soon enough who it will be, as again, we're in that tactical timeout. A little bit of extra time for Team Evo Fatal. It's the only tactical timeout they get to use this series, so obviously they're making sure they use it wisely. They don't get many opportunities to use those tactical timeouts, and of course, again, making sure it is worthwhile. Team Evo Fatal. Again, just talk things through. And for now, at least for them, it just feels like they just need to reset things. This series started off so badly for them. A reset feels like the only logical explanation for this. That timeout has ended. I think we gave them actually a little bit of extra time by accident there. My apologies. But you know what? They have a little bit of time to talk things out. Now they got to utilize it here. In game number 3, Team Evo Fatal, the pressure is on them. It's them who have to be able to perform. They've used that tactical timeout. Now it's about making sure that they are able to utilize it to its full potential. Really, what their full potential is going to be is getting offense and playing more confidently. Right now, the confidence not there for them. They're once again stuck on defense, and Lotus 8 Nirvana, well, they won't have as much control, which is probably a factor of them slowed down after the tactical timeout. For Evil Fatal, they need to have a lot more control. We're going to have any chance of coming back in this series is Mr. Bomb, unable to get through pallets. Contact will take a long shot, but Lotus 8 not really under any major distress. Red Bit. That touch just actually given straight to Contact, and he's going to force them to read this. That's an awkward bouncer! Pallets will punch it through. And for Team Evil Fatal, that's a little more like it. Just a bad touch, though. Something's off from Red Bit. He's got to be a little bit better. You see players, when they clear the ball, they never clear it in the midfield. And it's for that exact reason. You can't give players time to really create what they want to do. Team Evo Fatal trying to keep things under control as Just Void. Lepid unable to fully extend, and that's going to be a goal for Just Void. Contact was looking to challenge this one. He was pretty directly under that one, pretty far directly under that one. Yeah, he had boost too, but just didn't have the read, and he knew he didn't have that touch as soon as it bounced off the ceiling. Team Evo Fatal just again trying to find that that semblance of of the series that we saw from them when they took on Team Evo Money Clan, that Game 7 performance where they went to 2 straight overtimes. Let's say Nirvana's giving them no such opportunities. And it is their lead here as we are again still at the beginning of game number 3. Lotus 8. Waiting back, it's Team Evo Fatal who will go upfield off the kickoff. Lepid. Contact looking to chase this one down, but Mr. Bomb able to be in the way. Red Bit. Pallets. That one's gonna find the corner here as Void. A light touch on this too. Lotus 8 Nirvana unable to find space here. Team Evo Fatal looking for some mechanical plays to get through them, but another huge double tap block. Lotus 8 Nirvana have been reading these back wall touches from Fatal all series, which is not an easy thing to do. At this level, that back wall, usually one of the more susceptible places for teams to attack, but Team Evo Fatal cannot seem to get any free touches. Lotus 8 Nirvana is keeping them out as Red Bit dunked by Lepid. Just Void. Now it's Pallets, and Mr. Bomb will go all the way back to his goal. What a pinch there. Pallets looking for Lepid. And Team Evo Fatal again trying to find any major creative plays, just catch Lotus 8 Nirvana. They know that mechanically Lotus 8 Nirvana can keep up with them. But the creativity of Team Evo Fatal is what sets them apart from so many other teams in this tournament. And is Just Void. Pallets off the sidewall. Lotus 8 Nirvana trying to keep control, keep themselves calm. Very tough to do so though, and Evo Fatal is looking for those bumps actively. And they'll test the back wall. Lotus 8 Nirvana have not missed a beat though back there. Even though this game has been a lot more defensive for Lotus 8. They've proven that defense is one of a kind. As we're going to see another long clear down the field. Just Void. Pallets. What can he do with this? Team Evo Fatal again just unable to find that breakthrough chance. And at this point for Team Evo Fatal, creativity's been great. I just need to see more of it. But Lotus 8's not giving them their chances. It is yet another open chance that they'll have. And it will be Red Bit with the assist to Bomb. And the goal will be open for Lotus 8 Nirvana. Team Evo Fatal. Are they running out of hope? Feels like they are. The series has been against them. It has been difficult since the very beginning. Lotus Nirvana. Proving that maybe that first round match for Evo Fatal against Evo Money Clan was close. But not one where either of those teams, where Evo Fatal can be able to prove themselves. And that really proves the question for Evo Money Clan as well. I mean, they themselves are could be getting swept by Hunter Dawn. They're currently losing 3-0 in the series. That first round matchup might be a match of Team Evo teams that may not even see tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. May not even see the next weekend. And the playoff bracket. Obviously, we'll put on that result there from Feisty Taquito on his stream. Again, he's catching, I think, Team Evo Money Clan all day here. As this game will be out to its end. Lotus Nirvana on quadruple match point. One game away from ending the run for Team Evo Fatal. And for Evo Fatal, and having gone to Game 7 against Evo Money Clan, they'll be thinking about a lot of the what-ifs tonight. Because for now, the major question is, for Evo Fatal is, do they deserve it? Right now, they haven't been playing that way. Without that tactical timeout in use anymore. Lotus Nirvana can utilize this momentum as they go into game number 4, looking to keep their run alive. We could be seeing them all night here. Another update around the league. Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate currently leading 3-1 over Affinity Sapphire in the lower bracket. Reminder, loser of that series on Monkey Shine's stream will be out of the running. Shasta series actually quite interesting. It's for Wetjatsu are currently leading 2-1 in that series. It was a long game 1. I think it was a 13-goal game 1. Apparently, from what I'm hearing, went to overtime and everything. Again, it's with the Wetjatsu are leading 2-1 in that series. They can qualify if they win against Martian's Minions. They were definitely one of the more confident teams that I think people were expecting to make it through that upper bracket, and well, they're definitely proving that here. Martian's Minions having a tough time keeping up with them. As Redbeard, oh, what a dribble! Lotus Nirvana already off to a great start, 12 seconds in. And for Team Evo Fatal again, it just feels like that confidence is waning. Lepid and Bronzek, who again were both teammates on that Team Evo Academy team, made top 4 last season. They may not see that. They may not see another top 4 here tonight. Pressure is on Evo Fatal. And only one of 2 Team Evo teams in this wildcard stage, and both those teams not hugely confident teams that people are expecting to make it to that top 8. But they do get themselves off to a good start here at Contact. And as the demo reigns in, it was a little awkward in front. You saw the missed shot there from Pallets. But hey, if it is helpful, I don't think he's going to be complaining. Tied up at 1. Lotus Nirvana would love to take this series here, go 4 games straight, have a little break before they get their next match between, again, the loser of Martian's Minions and for Wet Jets, but they can't think too early. They need to get a goal here. That touch from Red, but doesn't do so well. It will be Pallets. He just kind of tucks that into that near post. Just great job recognizing the opening in that net. Sometimes you see those openings, you just don't go for them because you think, oh, the defense has it covered. Just went for it. He, asked the question if Lotus Nirvana had it covered. They didn't, and it's Team Evo Fatal with the lead here. Still 4 minutes to go, though, and Team Evo Fatal can be happy about that 1-goal lead, but they'll be even happier if they can extend it or hold on, and that's an open net. Here's their chance, but a bit preventing the second effort. Evo Fatal will have to go back. Lepid's touch will find Pallets. As he's just trying to leave this on that sidewall. Lepid jumping in. Just void across the net. Oh, and Bomb actually should have gone for that one. I don't know why he turned away from it. Maybe it was Redbeard who called him off, but that was a much better chance for Bomb. He should have gone for it nonetheless. Just void now. Bomb is going for that one. Would have had the goal too, but kept away from the goal, and Every team just trying to keep themselves alive here. Lotus 8 Nirvana with bomb. Pallets, the only one back. Flip reset won't be connected. Lotus 8 just waiting. Now only 3 minutes left, but again, still a lot of time, and with the offense they have, you'd be hard-pressed to think that a goal isn't likely from Lotus 8. Again, for Team Evo Fatal, just sitting in net. They're waiting for the chance. They know the shots are coming, and Lotus 8 Nirvana will find the breakthrough with it. Mr. Bomb. And he's just gonna post this one up the corner, and without a challenge coming in, he has no issues shooting that one. A lack of a challenge from Team Evo Fatal. It's Lotus 8 Nirvana eyeing this game up. As Redbit. Jumping in to help out is Lepid. Pallets, that's across the goal. Contact. Unable to get the shot on the end of that play. But Lotus 8 Nirvana have not given up any of these chances. They're still looking as Redbit. 2 minutes to go, and with this game evened up, they know what is in front of them. Redbit. But reset, not able to get much on the end of that play as Mr. Bomb now. Seemed to be at least a little bit of help. Lepid. 50'd with Krontech. And Team Evo Fatal just trying anything they can to get upfield. It's tied for a reason. This game has definitely been one of their better ones so far, just due to the early start they got themselves to in this game. But without a lead, there's not much that they can really do. They have not been the better team whenever they've been at a tied scoreline. Those in Nirvana again have just had a much better offense so far. Team of Fatal, while they have brought pressure, have improved after that tactical timeout, it hasn't made a difference to the scorelines. Lotus 8 Nirvana have improved with them. And with 80 seconds left, Lotus 8 Nirvana, this is their chance to win the series in a sweep. The go-ahead goal is theirs. Just Void. Lepid. Lotus 8. Searching in the midfield is Redbit. Will stay away there, not for long. Mr. Bomb charges forth. And it is yet another goal found by Lotus 8. Four to 2. With a minute to go for Team Evo Fatal. Is this the end of their run in the Apex Cup? Just Void. That one cleared away. Lepid. Oh, he's beat past both. Can he angle the double tap? No, he can't. But Context behind him. And Evo Fatal have hope. A double grant from Lotus 8 Nirvana. And the whole backfield is waiting for that chance. We knew. You give them a chance, they will find it. Just Void. Only up by 1 is Lotus 8 Nirvana. It's a very tense end to this game for and what could be the end of this series. Lotus 8 Nirvana did not want to see it end like this. They want to be able to take a couple goals, really relax into that next series again against the loser in our upper bracket between Whiffer Wetjets and Martian's Minions. Is an open goal. Great bump in front. Mr. Bomb can't shoot. Redbit will. That's off the bar and in. Lotus 8 Nirvana want this series to end, and they'll do anything they can to make it there. 17 seconds remain. Just as this series may be coming to its end, our other lower bracket match may be coming to an end. Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate leading by 1 goal with 3 seconds remaining against Affinity Sapphire. They're also leading in the series 3 games to 1. Lotus 8 Nirvana keeping up the 50s. Team Evo, Lepid off the back wall. This is for Pallets. Lepid again. No time left. And that will end the run for Evo Fatal. They are eliminated from the Apex Cup. Lotus 8 Nirvana stay alive with a 4-0 sweep, and just as that happens, Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate reporting a 4-1 series win over Affinity Sapphire. So Affinity Sapphire also out of the running. They've been an incredible team. Last season, I think they made top 8 as well. But unfortunately for them, this season, going to be a whole lot different for them. A wild card has progressed further. A 4-0 sweep. Lotus 8 Nirvana staying alive in the Apex Cup Season 2. Sponsored by Team Evo. Again, only our second match tonight. If we take a look at our bracket, this is what we've seen as another report. 100x Dawn have just scored at 0 seconds to sweep Team Evo Money Clan. 100x Dawn, who we saw winning against Lotus 8 Nirvana earlier today, they've guaranteed that their spot in the top 8, 135's hopes, still alive here. Meaning that lower bracket match that will be streamed by Vice Taquito is going to be Team Evo Money Clan, Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate. Last match with Wet Jets, Martian's Minions still ongoing. With Wet Jets again, still playing Martian's Minions. That's on Cheesy Chass's stream. With Wet Jets still looking to take that series 4-1. They're early in Game 5, full match point. So again, they're in a very, very good position for themselves. For us again, we got that last match. Lotus 8 Nirvana will be on stream once again. The other side, though, it's a Vice Taquito. We'll be watching Team Evo Money Clan, Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate. Again, we'll be waiting on that match to be confirmed, but now again, shout out to all overcasters, Cheesy Chass, Corporal Monkey Shines, again, Monkey Shines who just ended his day with that 4-1 win for Midwest Mafia in the lower bracket. Shout outs again to him, shout outs to Cheesy Chass, who himself is going to be done as soon as we win for Wet Jets. Martian's Minions is over. Shout outs to Feisty Taquito, who will be again here in round 3, but that last best of 7 match on the other side of the lower round 2. For now, again, our action tonight, we have one more series guaranteed. Again, we'll be going to a short break for now. Again, we are going to wait on that last match here, that upper bracket match to conclude. But for now, again, thanks to all of our casters, to all the people who have been so supportive. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, lower round 3, we're going to be seeing one team qualify on the brink of elimination. Welcome back to the Sun Tournament Series Apex Cup S2, sponsored by Team Evo Wildcard. We have one more match tonight and a few updates for you all before we get into our final series. As you guys have noticed, Martian's Minions will be on our stream next. They just lost to Whiffer Wet Jets 4 games to 2, meaning that Whiffer Wet Jets and Slitherwisp, both the House Gryffindor teams that came into the Apex Cup, are also now in the top 8. Honestly, I could see both of them eventually getting to the Grand Finals, whenever House Gryffindor Grand Finals. Obviously, you already heard of 100x Dawn winning their match, Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate winning the match. They're playing against Team Evil Money Clan right now on a Feisty Taquito stream. We'll get to see how this will go tonight, because our final match, Martian's Minions, Lotus, and Nirvana. Shoutouts to Cheesy Chance for the raid. Thank you so much, my friend. Well, shoutouts to Corporal Monksteins and Feisty Taquito, who almost certainly will be raiding us later tonight when his series ends, if it ends earlier than ours will, which there's a pretty good chance it will. He's already partway into game number 2, so his series is one that could take a while though, but I think both these series are ones that are going to take a while to get through. Martian's Minions taking on Lotus, Nirvana. We have not seen Martian's Minions yet tonight, or really all this whole season. Because again, there's lower bracket round 2. Both these teams on the verge of eliminations. Martian's Minions trying to recover off of an upper bracket loss. Lotus, Nirvana, who we again have been seeing all night here, having come just off of a lower bracket win. Obviously that 4-0 sweep of Team Evo Fatal. Martian's Minions have been a pretty solid team, very counter-attack heavy. From what I've heard about this team, what I've seen about this roster, very, very counterattack heavy. And for Lotus, Nirvana, they gotta be careful of the offense that they go for. But both these teams are ready. They want to get the series started as soon as they can, so that we aren't too delayed here. So let's get right into it. Martian's Minions on the blue, Lotus 8 Nirvana. In the orange here, Lotus 8, the one and only team in our ATS Apex Cup, looking to make a top 8 finish. Martian's Minions, who came in, this is their first time playing in the Apex Cup. What a huge position this is for them. Best of 7. One more best of 7 tonight. Martian's Minions, Lotus 8 Nirvana. Martian's Minions again having come off of such a tough loss to House Gryffindor, Whiffer Wet Jets, a team that consistently seems to find ways to make top 8. A team that it's just so tough to beat them. Very good. There's a very good real opportunity that this season we might see House Gryffindor win Ascension and Apex Cup, because in the Ascension Cup there's another House Gryffindor team that could win there, but obviously they can't think about what may be able to happen, but they gotta think about what they can control. And right now, for Martian's Minions, they can control this series. Already off to a great start. Early chance that we'll find the net. And the other House Gryffindor team I'm talking about, by the way, it's Thunder Whifflin of the Ascension Cup. They could very well win that Ascension Cup. I think they're the number 2 seed in that top 8 bracket, just behind Evolve Skylight. As Lotus 8 Nirvana's got an answer for us off the kickoff. A second goal in this game, and just like our last series, we might have a high-scoring battle, and I'm all for it here in the Apex Cup. You know me, I love my goals. As much Minions kind of go to, well, you've been seeing them all night, Cheesy Chaz. As I said, again, they've got a really good counterattack. That's what they're known for. Their counterattack is what's going to be the scariest part from this roster. Not going to be great at holding offense. I mean, from what I saw between them and River Wet Jets in their last series, was that offense was a little tougher for them to actually get into, but that transition itself was strong when they caught River Wet Jets overcommitting. But here comes Lotus 8. Mr. Bomb will find the nets, and a great, powerful strike. It's an awkward read as well, because this bounce, it goes down. It's not an easy one to read. Mr. Bomb, I mean, he is on that quickly. With that kind of performance, with that kind of play, more goals sure to come. Lotus 8 right now leading by 1, but they'll look for more as Red Bit is going to look for any form of offense, Goblin mode. And there to challenge, as Mr. Bomb will once again be there too. Again, he has been a MVP level player tonight here for Lotus 8 Nirvana. Again, with this being, I think, the first time he's ever been on this roster in ATS, the first time he's ever played for them. Teams generally don't want to rely on their subs at this point in the season, but Mr. Bomb has come in as that emergency replacement. And man, he has made a difference for Lotus 8 tonight. Even against 100x Dawn, he looked quite incredible. Never mind, this is a Dawn team that just swept Team Evo Money Clan in the upper bracket, so what we've been, again, with what we saw from Dawn, Lotus 8 Nirvana had a very tough first round opponent, obviously. Gonna need to be able to prove that they can get past Martian's minions! And Just Void's already doing pretty well on that one. His second shot and his second goal in this game. Again, just gets over Martian there. Martian with no boost. That's gonna be one that he'll want back without any way to challenge. There's not much he can do about it. Lotus Nirvana with a little bit of insurance here in game 1 as they'll look to add more to this. Just Void. It's Red Bits saved by XCSP13. Lotus Nirvana. Look for more on offense. Just Void flicks this one over. Martian Goblin mode will go to offense. Again, XCSP on that back line, waiting for the play to come to him. That shot's oncoming. Martian can't get the save. And Lotus Nirvana just going for nets. And they are not missing. Martian's minions struggling on defense. And playing as Whiffer Wet Jets, their defense had to play pretty well. You might think there might be a bit of a fatigue here for them at this point. Doesn't help that, again, they just came off of quite a devastating loss. Lotus Nirvana not going to let them go. Another shot on. Martian will make that block, but having to make 3 goals back, it's going to be very difficult here for Martian's minions. Maybe XCS get this one. That net's open, but Red Bit, he'll be back in time. Martian. Lotus 8 just to get that ball out of the way. Mr. Bomb. Red Bit. Lotus 8 Nirvana. They're looking to attack. Red Bit again. It's this one flicked. Goblin mode able to get the challenge. XBSP. He'll be able to look for that clear out. And just 8 Nirvana will look for their play. Get more offenses. Reminder, again, whoever loses this, not only do they not get a play in the top 8 of the ATX Apex Cup, not only do they not have a chance to win the Apex Cup, or, you know, even get a piece of the prize pool if you make it a top 2. Reminder, top 8, all the top 8 players will have a chance to go to that Champions Cup, the ATS RLSS Champions Cup. Again, the crossover between the Ascent Tournament Series and the Rocket League Splash Series. It's Martian's minions. Goblin mode. Challenged by Red Bits. He'll get the 50 on Martian. XESP. Dunked by Mr. Bomb. As Just Void. Demos, Goblin mode, out of the way here, and in comes Mr. Bomb. Martian will get on the end of that play. Just Void, looking for net. Goblin mode is whiffed. This ball just continues to rattle around the field. Lotus 8 Nirvana will keep control for now as Martian's minions unable to get the end of that play, and just unable to get off into this point. Lotus 8 holding it close. Mr. Bomb, that's off for Cuspar. And it will be kept out as Goblin mode and XESP14 both jumping at it. At this point for Martian's minions, what a horrible game 1 this has. A horrible start to their series. It does still feel like they're in the mindset of their last matchup. Obviously having come off of quite a unfortunate loss for them. They will get an answer back. Goblin mode off the ceiling. And 6 goals combined with a high-scoring game 1. And Lotus 8 Nirvana, well, they will still take this one. Martian's minions will try to prevent so many of these shots from Lotus 8 Nirvana. More specifically, try to get into a better mindset. They're a team that's good enough to win this game. They just haven't, you know, felt that kind of confidence yet. It's a confidence that they need to play here, because Lotus 8 Nirvana themselves can make top 8, and you definitely don't want to test them on that. Three seconds to go. Lotus 8's just gonna let this one end eventually. Game 1 will be theirs. The Martian's minions not off to a great start. And that's gonna be, again, the start of the series. Again, our final series of the night. It's getting lower round 2. Martian's minions struggling to get shots. They scored 2 for 4, which is quite impressive, but when your opponent has 12 shots, you have to do something to slow them down, to shut down that shooting. Let's hit Nirvana. Feeling the confidence, readying up immediately. Again with Shiker Tark as their coach still watching onward He's had a pretty busy day so far. He's making sure he pulls Lotus 8 Nirvana, keeps them confident. I'm sure if anybody knows how good this team is and how well they and how capable they are of making it to that main event, that top 8, it would have to be Shiger Tark. And we're waiting here on these teams to get in for game number 2. Lotus 8 Nirvana, chance to extend their already quite nice lead here in this series. Martian's Minions, it's all about getting that confidence back in order. Again, they're a team that's more than capable. But to be able to prove that kind of capability, they've got to be able to play well, as that one will go wide of the quarter here. It's nearly a chance for Lotus 8 Nirvana. And on the other side, though, if you guys want to see the other other event, it's on a Feist Taquito's stream. It's Midwest Mafia Storms looking to make a second straight top 8 in the Apex Cup. They did it last season. As they take on Team Evo Money Clan, they currently lead 2 games to none. Although the scoreline is 2-1, Evo Money Clan leading in Game 3 as Lotus 8 Nirvana leading in Game 2 already. Martian's Minions pushed up a bit too high. And just a little mistake that can be costly. What? Oh, it's an answer. Martian saved my Mr. Bomb. Lotus 8 Nirvana. We're going to stay right on top of this one. Just Void. Flicked over. Mr. Bomb has the net in sight. And he won't miss it. A second for Lotus 8 Nirvana. Martian's Minions feeling that pressure, but just look at the speed from Just Void. XESB14 had no chance to stop him there. Well, let's be real honest. Him challenging there is not a bad decision in most circumstances. It's just Void has such a great recovery. How on earth could you expect that to be what happens? As Void up again. Bomb. XCSP-14. Martian's Minions will once again look for that offense. Martian himself will be blocked by Just Void as in comes Goblin Mode to win that challenge. Mr. Bomb demoed away. Red Bit. He's got his play on target. Demos out that one. And it's open again. Lotus 8 Nirvana score again. And again, just look at how quickly they recover. Red Bit here, jumping off that back wall, recovers the demo out. Martian. And it's 3-0 up for Lotus 8 Nirvana. As game 2 looking to be theirs, and only theirs, so far as... Oh, that's a bad touch from Goblin Mode. Number 4 for Lotus 8. And it feels like things could only get worse for Martian's Minions. Goblin Mode was looking to take some control, but that's such a tough place to do it. It's the connection between that wall and the ceiling, and so often, if you just misjudge it by a little bit, that thing bounces off the ceiling and you don't get a clean touch. And all of a sudden, it's in the midfield, and... Oh, the first team to get to it would be Lotus 8. Now they're looking for number 5. Martian will keep that one away, but both commit. That net's vulnerable. It will be heaved out by Goblin Mode. Mr. Bomb now. Martian. He's got a back wall open. Saved out Just Void. Gets just enough on it. Mr. Bomb looking for the clear. Red Bit. No one really would boost at this point for Lotus 8 Nirvana. But there's a demo in the midfield. And that one is sent down the field. Mr. Bomb will clear. Red Bit again, who still has boost. Still unable to get a touch, but now he will, just to the back wall. And he'll slow down the advancements of Martian's Minions, giving Lotus 8 Nirvana time to recollect themselves. Red Bit. Martian unable to get that block as Goblin Mode now. Second touch will... wide of the goal here as Lotus 8 Nirvana. Mr. Bomb, he's got some space. Flip reset. Mr. Bomb saved by Goblin Mode. Martian's Minions will look for the outplay here as Martian himself. Just Void. Goblin. Lotus 8 Nirvana. Up by 4. They'd love to take one more. Really show Martian's Minions who's boss. And you're feeling as confident as they are. You start to try to turn these games instead of just wins into statement wins. Into matches where you're not here just to talk to Martian's Minions, not just to show them up, but show up to the rest of this tournament. At top 8 bracket, is going to be a tough one no matter which team Lotus 8 Nirvana is going to get. It's either Evil Bravado or Slitherwisp V2. Simply put, there is no easy match in this top 8. As Mr. Bomb, Just Void, walked away by XCSP 14. There's another one in the midfield, Goblin Mode! Martian's minions will take one back. 81 seconds remain as a 50 from Redbit. He went for the boost and the ball there. Got a bit too greedy. That's going to catch him out. And catch Lotus 8 Nirvana out of the play. Still, another one answers back. Just Void. Why not score another one? You've seen so many goals in this series already. And Just Void looking to really stamp right back at Martian's minions. That's retaliatory from the goal that they just scored on them. Game 2 looking like another one for Lotus 8 as, oh, why not Redbit get one? He'll set up Mr. Bomb for number 6. This is going to be a game that won't ever end, will it be? Mr. Bomb with a hat-trick gears. Look at this from Redbit. I don't know if that's a little bit of stylizing, a little bit of showing off, or what it is, but went backwards in an assist. I mean, I guess why not? A little bit of fun there. As an answer from Martian's minions, XCSP 14 off the kickoff, and my goodness, you know what? If teams keep scoring off the kickoff, we might see this one go Martian's minions' way. They'll need 4 kickoffs to go their way in this final minute. Obviously, these teams can't seem to defend the kickoffs very well. And I'm all for more goals, but even this game feels like it's one that more goals isn't going to change any outcome. But maybe Martian's minions can change my opinion. As Just Void. Looking for the back wall, Redbit there. He'll find the nets. It's 7-2. At this point in this game, I already know what the scoreline is going to be. We already know what the game's going to be. It's going to be a win for Lotus 8 Nirvana. They're advancing in that lead, but the question is, what's the scoreline going to be? We have had no shortage of scoring chances and goals. Martian's minions again just cannot seem to get out of that slump after that last loss to for Wet Jets. And Lotus 8 had a tough first round match against Hunter X Dawn. Obviously proving that even though that team's been able to beat them, that they deserve that top 8 finish. With Mr. Bomb not able to get there, it'll be Redbit. And he'll send this one downfield, but Martian able to answer back. Martian's minions, this is their chance, but Mr. Bomb will hear this one back and just give his team time, maybe even a chance to score another goal on Martian's minions' nets, but they won't be able to win the 50. And Martian's minions will have XCSP to start the offense, although not for long. Redbit, Just Void. He's going to leave this one in the midfield as a fake there from Martian. Just going to let time run out. Scoreline is 7-2. Lotus 8 Nirvana with a second straight dominant win. Really are controlling this series so far. We're going to be heading into game number 3 with Lotus 8 Nirvana in the much better position. Only 2 games away from making it to the top 8. And a reminder, Martian's minions and Lotus 8 Nirvana have those tactical timeouts, and it's being called out here. Martian's minions calling for the tactical timeout. No surprise to see it used after game 2, especially for a 7-2 loss like this. That feels like the right decision. It seems similar to how Evo Fatal made the decision with how bad the games they had against Lotus 8 Nirvana. So, tactical timeout being utilized here after game 2. Martian's minions, the ones to use it again. These teams all have one per series. Let's think of a follow Striker Targ. A Bomb also followed me as well today. Shoutouts to both those Lotus 8 Nirvana members as they again are playing right now. We're going to be waiting that extra minute at this point. This 8 Nirvana leading 2-0. They're not going to be changing anything, obviously. The real question is, what is Martian's minions going to change. They've got to come back in the series, and they've got to do it pretty quickly. As I said, it's a very good team, but they got to make some drastic changes. Being able to just not get in their own heads. It just feels like they aren't feeling confident in themselves. Again, they're such a counterattack heavy team. At least it was when they played against Whiffer Wet Jets. They kept things so close. And their counterattacks had the ability to really take over the series and the scoring. But yet, we'll have to see if they can do it here. So far, both these games have not been great demonstrations from that Martian's Minions defense. As again, that timeout continuing to on go as these teams again just continue to ask those questions of each other. Lotus 8 Nirvana again leading by 2 in the series, only 2 games away. But it's Martian's Minions who themselves have got to find a response, and they've got to be able to find it soon. They really can't go down by 3 games in this series. They really put themselves at a huge risk of elimination in that point. At that point, we'll go into game number 3. Lotus 8 Nirvana. Yeah, again, the only team of Lotus 8 Esports in this tournament. 2 games away from making it to the top 8. 1 away from quadruple match point. If they can win here, what a huge time will be, but off the tactical timeout is XCSP 14. 2 seconds in, Martian's Minions will call their strike. And even though it might be a bit fortunate, every goal matters at this point for them. That is a huge change of that momentum. We've got to be able to get a few more. Nirvana aren't going to be done scoring. Neither can Martian's Minions let up on their ability, as Martian himself double tap. Oh, he had it lined up too. He did a couple twirls in the air, and I think if he just didn't do that, if he just went for a clean shot, he would have had that one. That was a great opportunity for a 2-0 lead. Lotus Nirvana will go the other way. Bomb. Keeping out Goblin mode. Red Bit. The sidewall, it will be his space, but that touch not going to go far. Just Void will help him out. Bomb. And that shot low and in. And it's an answer from Lotus 8 Nirvana. It was an awkward bounce off the ground. Just Void finding Mr. Bomb. Just a great placement as well in that shot. The bottom left corner being open. And credit to Lotus 8 Nirvana. They found another one. Red Bit off the kickoff. And once again, the kickoff's proving to be an issue for these teams. Oh, so Lotus 8 Nirvana sent everybody on that one. That is a huge risk. Some would even say unnecessary, but if it works, I don't think they're complaining. Again, they're 2 games away from taking a top 8 finish. On the other side, again, Team Evo Money Clan, Midwest Mafia, Storm Syndicate. Oh, Martian's gonna take a tied game here. Well, I'm talking about the other series. It's, again, currently a 2-1 series lead for Midwest Mafia, Storm Syndicate, but Team Evo Money Clan on the verge, and they have a huge lead right now in Game 4. It's gonna be a tied series over there on a Feisty Taquito stream, so he's got a great match over on his side of the bracket. The other lower round 2 matchup as Goblin mode. That's a perfect shot. And again, the kickoff being quite an asset. I mean, just good shooting really does help these teams out. Look at that from Goblin mode. Placed it behind Just Void in the bottom corner. That is perfect placement. And Lotus 8 Nirvana will need to find an answer. XCSP 14 will keep that one from becoming a shot opportunity. IL 50 with Mr. Bomb. Red Bit. Martian off the ceiling. Cannot get past Just Void. Goblin mode, 50 with Void. XCSP 14. Lotus 8 Nirvana will take this one back. We've only gone through 90 seconds and already have 5 goals scored. As Goblin mode looking to make that 6 in total. XCSP 14 can't get it past Mr. Bomb. Lotus 8 Nirvana still on that defensive back line, but not afraid to push up here. XCSP 14. Mr. Bomb holding control. And that tactical timeout making quite the difference here. Martian's minions allowing this series to be a whole lot closer at this point. As Redbit will sidewall pinch this one upfield. Martian, the namesake of this roster, and the captain of them as well. And for both these teams, it's been a long day. There's been so much action. But we know that action nearing to its end. Martian's minions, though, like to see them be the team in control. And that's a bad touch. Martian, great recovery from Just Void to get that block. Lotus 8 Nirvana, keeping the lead of Martian minions only within one. XCSP 14. Martian, off the sidewall. We'll leave this one for Goblin mode. Mr. Bomb. Red bit. And the light touched down the field is Martian on the end of this. Goblin mode 15 with Just Void. Red bit again. That one through Martian. Lotus 8 Nirvana. Well, they're having a little issues over here getting that shot on. Martian's minions panicked on that gold line initially. Will be Lotus 8. We're still searching. Dribble match point open for them here. They can just score in the final 90 seconds, but XCSP 14 trying to extend the lead for Martian's minions. Just Void. Clip reset. Mr. Bomb, who's been, again, scary all night, able to get that 51. Again, it's Void. XCSP 14 not even going to let that become a chance. Lotus 8 Nirvana being challenged earlier and earlier here from Martian's minions. As that touch from Martian, only on as far as Just Void. That shot's high. Will be cleared out by XCSP. As I'm excited, I just kicked my desk. My apologies there, computer. I know it made a sound. I wasn't happy with that. As Lotus 8 Nirvana trying to play the defensive side again, but to commit, free commit now. That shot won't be on the net. XCSP 14 bumps out Mr. Bomb. Just Void will be here to keep that one away from being a shot. But XCSP 14 in front. Just Void unable to get the touch. Martian will take insurance. And what a time to do so. Just Void had no boost. Couldn't get the read off the back wall. And every strike matters. Every play making its difference known. Another one in, XCSP 14. 5-2. As another off the kickoff. There's no shortage of kickoff goals in this matchup. These games have been going on for a while, but how many goals we're seeing, I am not surprised in the slightest, as Martian's minions look to force at least the series to go at least to game 5. XCSP with another one. He's completed his hat-trick already. That's a quick hat-trick for XCSP 14. With every goal, it just is a little bit more of a kick in the teeth for Lotus 8 Nirvana. Martian's minions taking over here as Lotus 8 have not used a tactical timeout tonight. I doubt they're going to be using one after this game, but if they were to lose maybe game 4, you might think that maybe they got to look into it, because my goodness, it's now 7-2. Martian's minions running away at the end of game 3. Unfortunately, to say this, not much Lotus 8 Nirvana can do about this anymore. At 50, gone wide, bomb, corner, maybe a second touch. Just trying to find something for Lotus 8 Nirvana at the end of this game. Again, you have to think that tactical timeout would be used if they were to lose game 4 as well, but right now, momentum for Martian's minions. They'll end off in style as well. 3 goals for Goblin mode, 3 for XCSP 14, and 2 for Martian. Game 3 has been a turnaround. That tactical timeout used well. That is how you use them. Perfect usage of it. And Lotus 8 Nirvana, You're gonna need to talk things out now. Gonna be heading into game number 4. And obviously at game number 4 means Utopia Coliseum. Just 8 shots. Martian's minions a lot of the goals came late, but again, a tactical timeout really did turn things around. A great call there from the Martian's minions side. And that's why they're there for it. That's why they're there. They're there to be used in order for teams to be able to recover, because it's so often you see momentum take over a series. Those tactical timeouts allow you to delay that kind of momentum from the other team. And Lotus and Nirvana still have theirs, so they can use it if they need to. As we'll head into game number 4. Here we go. Again, match point still on the line if Lotus and Nirvana can take this game. Martian's minions off of an 8-2 win. Surely that momentum can help them. It all comes down to those early strikes, those early chances. Martian minions can not allow game 3 to just be that, a game. They want it to be that turnaround point in the series, and in their run tonight is Just Void. Early start for Lotus 8. Looking to shut down that momentum. And if there's any way you can do it, you might as well do it with an early goal. Really show Martian's minions that you are under control here. Lotus 8 Nirvana. Gonna take match point. Should be a great time to do so, but Martian's minions. Trying to get those 50s, trying to get that ball out as XCSP 14. Kept away by Just Void. Goblin mode. Kept out by Red Bits as XCSP. Sidewall, Martian. Goblin mode. Martian's minions. XCSP 14! Not able to get past Mr. Bomb, but let's say Nirvana. Stuck on defense at this point. This is exactly where Martian's minions need them to be. XCSP, another chance. Just Void. She was out of position there. Had to find his play on the back wall. He will go. Yeah, let's go out. And now a chance. 50! On the line! Mr. Bomb and Lotus 8 Nirvana. Big goal at a big moment. 2-0 up for Lotus 8, the lower bracket runner. Martian's minions, and this has been a different game 4. It's all about making sure they can provide that stability and provide that consistency, and we just haven't seen that yet. Once again, this feels like they are playing a bit lackluster. Where's that offense? Where's that want that we saw in game 3? Just isn't there, and Lotus 8 taking another. What a beautiful shot from Red Bit. I mean, that redirect. I don't know if you could have hit it much better than that. Is another chance that is found by Lotus 8. They're just making it themselves, and Martian's minions, can they find anything back? 3 minutes remain. Martian. Mr. Bomb will take that one out. Just Void. Chance to get another redirect. That one. Another great touch. This time, though, it's a little wide. As time winds down, Mr. Bomb will keep the offense. That shot. Great play. Goblin mode wasn't ready for him. And Lotus 8 Nirvana turning the series around already. And this is a drastic turn of the play. As I can give you another update, Evo Money Clan right now. Team Evo Money Clan on match point. 3 games to 2. as they are going to Game 6. They've won 3 games straight over Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate. So they're looking to punch their ticket to the top 8. I believe Break has never made it to top 8 in the Apex Cup before. What a huge moment this would be for him. And he used to be a top 4 player in the Ascension Cup. Or top 4 teams in the Ascension Cup. In the Apex Cup, a much tougher division. Prove that you still have what it takes. Definitely going to be a high pressure situation for him, as is it like that for Lotus Nirvana right now. This one, back wall, it's another one for Just Void, and the goals just keep piling through. I'm sorry that this gameplay isn't more interesting. It's just goal after goal, and no team seems to be stopping the scoring. Again, this is only just game 4, but it feels like it's already going to be guaranteed. It already feels like it's guaranteed 3-game match point for Lotus Nirvana. I mean, they're just looking so in control right now. Martian's minions, they don't have any more tactical timeouts that they can use. So this is it for them. Just Void. XCSP-14 will be there for the block. Martian. Jumping in is XCSP-14. Martian again. Unable to get past Red Bit. Now Just Void. Will get around XCSP in Goblin mode. Bumped out of the way. He will go, and he's going to go the wrong direction. It's another one for Lotus 8 Nirvana. Goblin mode. Put under pressure. And, you know, even if you can't get to the ball first, that's the benefit of just chasing down that last defender, applying that forecheck. Maybe, just maybe, plays like that will happen. Martian's minions, and they get anything, any sort of constellation in a game that has seen nothing for them. Lotus 8 Nirvana, almost as if they took a tactical timeout and have just come out of it, but they haven't. It was Martian's minions who did, and with how good of a game 3 they had, I thought this would surely turn around their series, but it doesn't seem to be making all that much of a difference here. As Just Void, XCSP, trying to get a second touch there. Will set up Martian, but the shot never came. And Goblin mode, another bump out here for his Lotus 8 Nirvana. Trying to get a little bit more aggressive here. XCSP-14, that shot will be sent on, but not behind Just Void. And crucially, no follow-up there from Martian's minions. This scoreline staying 6-0. Martian's minions have not scored yet. XCSP can't put that one on. And time ticking away here as Red Bit blocked by XCSP-14. Martian. Void. Oh, what a beat there! It's 7 goals for Lotus 8 Nirvana! At this point, you all know what it is. This is classified as a blowout. 7 goals or more. Being the difference, and well, I must say, Lotus 8 Nirvana just in full control right now. Goblin mode. Oh, he's gonna get one back. No, he doesn't. Off the bar. Martian's minions still looking just to see if they can take away that shutout. Goblin mode. Martian. Oh, he will. 7-1 instead. So no shutout at the end of this game. Sorry, no shutout and no blowout at the end of this game. But Martian's minions just gonna take a goal at 0 seconds. They did that last game too. But unlike last game, this time around, it's match point against them. Their season on the line. They've got to win from here on out. Lotus 8 Nirvana just scored on everything. They had 8 shots, and 7 of them became goals. Martian's minions just fell apart way too quickly. Their defense just has not held up all that well, and I don't know why it hasn't held up well. Against Whiffer, again, they had to play Whiffer Wedge Jets with the game 6 against them. That's a very good opponent, the Whiffer Wedge Jets. One that definitely has an offense that you gotta be scared of. Yet they went to game 6 against them, played very close. I don't know what's been happening here. But we'll go into game number 5 and we'll see if maybe this is Lotus 8 Nirvana's match to go to the top 8. "5 minutes back on the clock, and Martian's minions, This better be the 5 minutes where everything changes. Goblin mode, not able to score off the kickoff against Just Void. Lotus St. Nirvana, putting that pressure early, as they should be. Martian's minions, if they're going to do anything at this point, they've got to just go all out on their gameplay. Lotus St. Nirvana have definitely shown that they have the offense that's capable. Martian's minions need to be able to bring that offense back against them here, but not a great start there. Double commit with Martian in Goblin mode. Now a bump. Goblin mode. Can't challenge easily, but he does get that pinch. Beautifully done, because Mr. Bomb has the capabilities of getting the double tap there. Now another play in the midfield. XCSB-14 can't get it. Martian will clear. Just Void. Beat by Goblin mode. Martian's minions just trying to get out of defense here as XCSB. The fake there had no boost, so next best thing, just not hit the ball. Let the attacker fly over it as Just Void now. His chance. Double tap. Oh, what a block from SCSB. That was on target. And Lotus St. Nirvana can't believe it. What a huge opportunity taken away. Now in from Martian. That shot needs to be better. As Just Void, he's going to go for another sidewall double tap. And again, he's put it on target. But this time, it's a bit too weak. Martian's minions will be ready to keep that one away. Goblin mode. No boost left. It will be Red Bit all alone here at the solo play. XCSB, the last one back. Not able to get on touch. That's Just Void. And it's just in the back of the net. Lotus St. Nirvana have been so much scarier this series. And it comes from plays like this. The chemistry on full display. It's almost as if they can't do any wrong. Lotus St. Nirvana, if they're able to keep this lead for the rest of this game, they'll see themselves make it to the final bracket. Red Bit, sent out. Is Mr. Bomb with a block? XSB though, gets the dunk. That's going to be on target, but easily swept out by Mr. Bomb. As Lotus St. again, a little bit faster here as that touch from Goblin mode, just a panic touch just to get that ball away from the shooting up position. And Lotus St. holding on firm as another double commit here. XCSB looking in the midfield, but cleared out quickly by Mr. Bomb as Goblin mode gets past one. Low boost for Lotus 8. Goblin mode again. XCSB taps that one by Mr. Bomb. And Martian's minions, halfway through Game 5, still have hope. A little light tap up here. Every goal matters at this point. The season relies on it. Lotus 8 able to get there as Martian's minions once again just trying to keep that offense going. As Lotus 8 Nirvana, the corner, inched in by Just Void, but Mr. Bomb unable to get there, and Martian's minions again at this point trying to gobble up all these chances and more specifically make sure that defense holds on. Again, last game was a horrible defensive game for Martian's minions. And get one more goal that would give them all the confidence they need, but that is not going to be easy. Nor is it going to be easy, likely, as actually, in fact, Mr. Bomb's going to be the next one to score. And it's Lotus 8 Nirvana back in the lead. As there's just a bad challenge there, Goblin mode. He tried to get to that ball as if it was going to be whiffed on, but from that position, you can't expect a whiff from Lotus 8 Nirvana. A little under 2 minutes to go before Lotus 8 Nirvana can say they've made top 8. Still, though, they haven't guaranteed that spot. Martian's minions have brought a lot of fights into this series, and especially late into the series here in Game 5. Everything they've done, they've got to be able to take and control as Red Bit. Finding Mr. Bomb, it will be an easy keep away there from Martian as XCSP-14. Off the ceiling, Goblin mode. Lotus 8 Nirvana still not letting them out as Martian's minions need to keep more control on offense. They just don't seem to hold offense for more than a few seconds at a time. And if they're just not going to get a fielding hold on offense, they're not going to get chances for themselves. As that's an open net, nobody back, Just Void's going to take a 2-goal lead. And Lotus 8 Nirvana, 66 seconds away from the top 8. But time will be the question mark here. Martian's minions have to utilize time at this point. There's not much of it. Every second matters. XCSB-14. Martian. Drop down shot saved by Mr. Bomb. Goblin mode kept out by Just Void. What is it, Nirvana? On the end of every play that Martian minions wants to commit to. Martian's minions, they just gotta go for it at this point. XCSP-14. His dribble. Over the top. Red bit. Oh, what a clear. And they'll be going upfield. Another open goal. Lotus St. Nirvana. 36 seconds remain, but it already feels like that was Martian's minions taking their chance and having it go against them. They had their chance in the upper bracket, Martian's minions against Whiffer Wet Jets. They had their chance in the lower bracket against Lotus St. Nirvana, but both these teams just too good for them to handle. Our top 8 will include Lotus St. Nirvana. What a recovery from that lower bracket. And as time ticks down, it's only formalities at this point for Lotus 8 Nirvana. Keeping control, holding the offense. They'll be taking this. 10 seconds remain, and another goal in for Lotus 8. At this point, just celebratory in nature. Martian's minions. A long season, and they will unfortunately see it end just short of the top 8. Lotus 8 Nirvana have claimed their spot in that top 8 in the final bracket. Martian's minions will see their run end here. Lotus 8 Nirvana in 5 games will win the series, and they have a top 8 spot waiting ahead of them. On the other side, Team Evo Money Clan, we have received reports of 4-2 series win over Midwest Mafia Storm Syndicate. So, Drake with his first ever top 8 performance in the Apex Cup. What a time for that to happen. Again, our night has been only Lotus St. Nirvana, but it's been a great night and we get to see them finish top 8 guaranteed. As I'll take one last look at our bracket here. See again, Evo Money Clan with their win, and shout out to Feisty Taquito who did stream that series. Oh, so that's an incorrect thing. I just said Martian's minions won 4-1. They lost 4-1. 1 second. There you go. Lotus and Nirvana taking that win. Again, what a night it has been here for all of us. Team Evo Money Clan, the major surprise for me tonight. What an incredible performance. As again, I'm just impressed with what I saw from these teams. Again, shoutouts to all the teams that have made it. Again, our top 8. Pretty certain it has been secured. If we take a look at it, there you go. That's what our top 8 will look like. At least that's what it looks like for now. We may have a few changes, but I don't think it's going to be changing all that much. As again, Silly Whiffs versus Team Evo Money Clan. Team of Velocity versus Hunter X Dawn, Team of Bravado versus Lotus 8 Nirvana, and Incorrect White versus Whiffer Wet Jets. So, what a top 8 we've got. Some great teams here that will be playing in that top 8. Hopefully we'll get a ton of streams as well for you. If you guys want to stream that, actually make sure to message me as well. Again, what a final bracket we have here as well. But if you guys want to see more than just that action on Sunday, also got another tournament that we'll be seeing its end soon. The Ascension Cup, our Champ 1, the Champ 3 division. That it's also going to be seeing its conclusion as well. As there you go. That is that bracket. Top 8 has actually not been secured there just yet, but again, that is what our top 12, looks like, for the Ascension Cup. So, again, we ourselves are blessed to have some pretty good action there. So, again, shout out, we're going to get a ton of people to stream for that too. But that's our top 12: Thunder, Whiffle, Enhanced, Ball Chasing, Evolve, Skylight, and Not Sweaty Gang. Our top 4 as our teams that have won their groups and auto-qualified to the quarterfinals. The other 8 teams being Sunset Splash, Vortex Esports Rift, Team Koki, Legit Purple, Evolve No Evil, Hornets, Legit Plasma, and Vortex Esports Genesis. All those teams having guaranteed their spot in the top 12. That's going to be all done on the same day. Again, shout outs to all teams that have made it. But before we leave, and this is what our again, our schedule looks like tonight here. Let's notice Nirvana for being on every single match and for making it to the main event. Again, that is going to be it for tonight in the ATS Apex Cup Season 2, sponsored by Team Evo. Shout out to Team Evo, our sponsors, and to Ascend Tournament Series, as always, for hosting these events. Just all of you who came here to show your support. We're going to be ending off our night here and thank you all so much for joining along, for being so supportive. I'm gonna get a raid out. Thank you all so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your night. An amazing being a caster here. I'm Spotty FC again. Take care, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you guys again very, very soon. And make sure you tune in for more ATS action next weekend when the Ascension Cup and the Apex Cup crown their champions. And thank you as well for the Fits There Cheesy Chance. Shout outs to you as well. Thank you all, everybody. Have a great night.